First, what's up? Sorry, I'm playing. What's up, Toko? What's up, guys? It's your boy Spicy back with another one. Welcome. Today I'm wearing my over-ears. Moving the mic further away from me. I hope everyone's doing good. I had to work today. I fucking hate work. I think I'm gonna probably watch some Pokemon videos. Cause, sorry. This fucking salsa is coming back up. Look. So last night I was watching Joey's live stream, aka, there we go, Pokemon MMD. Basically the Poke God, you know what I'm saying? He's the GOAT, Joe, that's what they call him. He went to his first regional. I would love to go to a regional. Never been to one, never played competitive Pokemon in a full tournament setting. But with like Aqua being so good at fucking Pokemon, with Joey going to the first regional, I'm like, come on, bro, I gotta do my due diligence. So should I train up? I'm thinking about grinding out some Pokemon battles, getting good at Pokemon again, like learning it again, getting around. I just need to play enough matches and start learning again. Dude, play some Pokemon? Bro, it's just gonna take so much time. That's the problem. How to get into competitive Pokemon. Primordial, Epsi, posted one 8 months ago. Out of VGC. Wolfie posted a video. A lot of VGC. But I don't know if I should play singles or should I play doubles. I mean, ultimately I should learn singles because I enjoy playing singles. I think singles is sick. But the recognized competitive format is doubles. And like I used to play doubles. That was like where I learned to play. I learned to play doubles. But then like I got pretty good at singles. I started learning the game pretty well. And then I just stopped playing, bro. Just cause the mountain. I looked at the mountain and I was like, man, do I really want to do this forever? But that has been my shit, bro. Man, I should pop, right? Here, let's look. 5 years ago, Wolfie did a lecture. Man, it's an hour-long lecture.
That's more realistically. You do not need to buy a textbook for this class. That is not required. I do not.
Yeah. Wolf Click is so funny. All right, here, we'll watch this video. This is Introduction to Competitive Pokemon, Pokemon Academy Lecture number 1 by Wolfie VJC.
Again, this is a class where you're going to get out of it what you put into it.
I would play singles first just because you can learn basics again until you feel confident enough to play doubles. Yeah, doubles, I think, is way harder than singles. And the matches move so much faster in a way where it's like, there's a lot more to worry about besides a singles format. So you're probably right.
To pay attention and do your best. So there will be homework.
Man, bro, I got my ass stuck in 4th period again, bro. I can't believe Wolf Glick did this shit to me.
There may be tests.
I hated 4th period.
I'm not sure. It's a turn-based competitive video game that's a simultaneous.
And you have to understand that one situation would have to be like, how can I make a move or how can I make him flip early, etc. But yeah. But this also sounds so gas. Bro, yeah, it's so complicated. Like, oh my god, if we find a video on like the complexity of competitive Pokemon, it's insane. Cause realistically, there's let's say there's probably close to 1,000 Pokemon right now, but realistically there's like probably, if you think of like the top best Pokemon, right? Let's say like the top 300 best Pokemon are being used consistently. There's a chance you're gonna go against a team that completely counters all the Pokemon you bring. And then there's gonna be a chance you're gonna fight somebody that has a whole team that you completely counter. So it's about your reliance on your knowledge on the entire meta on what Pokemon can do. So like, there's some really good Pokemon that can do multiple things, like Dragapult is a really good example. Dragapult here, he has a lot of cool things he can do, right? There's also sets that it explains down here, so I'll explain this. So let's just actually keep it simple and talk about the sets. I won't get into the stats, because stats is a whole other beast. But you can see Dragapult is a very fast Pokemon that can be a mixed attacker. So he can either go full attack or full special attack. Even though his special attack is lower than his attack, it's still very high and very useful to be used in competitive Pokemon, right? You can hide the fact that this is a special attacking Dragapult. So a lot of people really hate playing against Dragapult because you don't know which side he's gonna go against. Look, so Dragapult here has a couple different things. So let's just look over his type of sets. This is a boost pivot, choice specs, choice band, and then a mixed offensive set. So this is 4 sets Dragapult could bring against you. So if you play against an enemy Dragapult, there's a good chance it's one of these sets, right? But you don't know until the match starts. But if it brings Life Orb, like you would know the items in competitive VGC, you will know the items the Pokemon's holding. So if it brings Life Orb, you're like, okay, it might be a mix set. Oh shoot. Aqua. Aqua got me on my ass. This Pokemon can bring 4 different sets to the competitive scene. And the fact is, like, this what could make it super complicated is, even though that these are 4 common sets for this mon, somebody could build their Dragapult completely different, and you have to be prepared for something like that. But now apply the fact that this Dragapult can be made in 4 different sets, and you could, like, fucking apply that to the top 300. So there's 1,200 different sets that you have to try to memorize, but that's not even, like, the top 300 Pokemon, because someone could bring a fucking low tier Pokemon that you have no idea how it operates, and it counters the shit out of your team. The fact is that how complex Pokemon can get on a level where it's like, wow, I have to remember all this metagame and like understand how each Pokemon operates is like insane. It's just a whole other beast where it's like, where he explains that it's like chess and poker combined. It's like, that's pretty accurate. It just, the game gets so complicated where it's like remembering it all is super difficult. And that's why it makes Pokemon so interesting. I think watching competitive Pokemon sometimes isn't I don't know why, but I feel like there's just not enough hype around it. I think there needs to be more, like, especially with like VGC. Pokemon has a handle on VGC, right? But they're not building the hype around the metagame or like around the story that's being told, right? In fighting games, we can follow a professional player all the way through. Like Wolf here, he's the best player in the world, right? The absolute best. One of the GOATs. Probably, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to get a better player than Wolfie until Wolfie retires. Like, that's how good he is. No, best is Ray Rizzo. You're a Ray Rizzo fan? This is the OG, bro. Damn, bro. I didn't even know you were a Ray Rizzo fan. I thought Wolfie was multiple time. Multi-champ. Ray Rizzo was multi-champ at the beginning of the metagame, right? How many wins does this guy got? 2013 world champion, 2012, and 2011. Dang! So we lost Ray Rizzo? Damn, I remember seeing Ray Rizzo play, bro. That's actually a match to watch. Hold on. Yeah, Wolfie made a video on Ray. They played in Gen 5, right? Oh, yeah, I remember this. And this is when he lost. So, all right. Ray Rizzo is the best. But Ray Rizzo's not playing right now. Wolfie's the best. I like Wolfie, bro. I'm a diehard Wolfie fan from day one. No, Wolfie beat him in 2012? Yeah, Ray beat him. This is the championship. This is the last championship he won. No, he won 2013. We just saw when you pulled it up. I thought I did. Oh, he did win 2013. But this is when, like, competitive Pokemon was kind of getting hype. When Gen 5 Master Division was going around. All right, besides, look, there's a story being told right now. Wolfie is on top, right? But Pokemon is betraying the storytelling that's unfolding right now. Wolfie is back on top after being away from competitive. Well, he's always played competitive, but hasn't won a VGC in a while. 2016. What did he do this year? Why would you do that? Wolfie hasn't won 2016, so he's strong in smaller tourneys, but when it matters, he can't quite pull it out. Ah, man. Damn. So who's the best right now? Ray's not playing. You can't say Ray Rizzo. Who's on top? We have to wait and see. Damn. Who's the champ? Look at the quality, bro.
What we would expect from Ray is maybe a Metagross that can do Earthquake while Hydra.
Look how they had to hide HP back in the day. This is crazy.
So we're starting off with close combat.
Right.
The crowd seems
that-
very energetic.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll notice
The low slow.
Oh,
What?
match and Metagross goes down.
That's a strong start.
Yes.
Hydreigon goes into Terrakion here.
And that's not a likely start. That's a critical hit. So
Now Hydreigon is who's going to use
With Draco, with the Dragon Gem?
increase the strength there, which does not happen.
Yeah, we knew. Yeah, that was like the best thing in Gen 5 was gems. I remember running Ground Gem, what do you call it? Ground Gem Escadrille. And then, but you get boosted from Sandrush, but Sandrush got banned. Aqua! Wait, Aqua's here. Crayons! Damn, holy shit. So like, yo, this is well, I'll take a picture and I'll show you guys real quick. Give me a second. That's my wall right now. What the hell is that? Yeah, I don't know. Is there a leak? Yeah, we've had really bad rain the last 2 days, so I gotta put a request in. Does anyone in the household have any signs of symptoms of sickness? Yes, I look pretty damn sick, if you know what I mean.
Shut up.
And
And
again,
we'll
that's
see
that's
another
a
gem. That's a one-time use. So Thundurus won't have that extra attack.
He lives that though.
Extra ability on future attacks.
not very
Yes, sir.
Despite not being effective, you know that's why they.
And a crit?
So Wolf chooses to bring in.
Heatran used to be so cool.
Fire and Steel Pokemon.
Heatran used to be one of my favorite
Comes into play.
Metamons. Look at babe. They look like babies.
I believe that's the number, but
Damn, I wanted to see them again.
I'm not certain. It is a small amount.
Look how young they are. Yo, this guy got aura though. I would be nervous if I was like sitting next to this guy. This guy, he's like, you better not make any illegal moves. Yeah, not as much aura as AIM did. Yeah, that's facts.
Is this kind of a Sandstorm team from
Cresselia!
Rizzo?
Queen Stallmon right here.
That's where Sans
Damn, Thundurus lived with one?
Looks like there's low enough.
It dies the Sandstorm, so he will double into Heatran, but Heatran protects here. Because he broke sub. Unless Heatran didn't bring protect. That's hacks! Don't look at that.
Screen,
Right.
just from different points of view.
Damn, it's dark in there. They have them sitting in complete darkness. I thought Hydreigon was dead. T-Wave
It
Hydreigon?
was one of those attacks that has a special
Has a
effect,
decent chance of paralyzing the
Right.
Pokemon.
and it looks like Hydreigon is
Decent chance? Oh, it was a chance to miss.
And it worked. So not only was Hydreigon paralyzed, it'll also be slower now.
Okay.
But is Thundurus safety god? No, he used
One
Gem.
of those ways of kind of preventing the one-hit
But
KO
he's breaking the sub.
with a longer-term defensive move.
Right. It'll take the damage.
And so it seems like Wolf is really using the heat.
Crit!
as kind of
Subs broke.
Not just an attacker, but also a way to survive and keep.
Where are all these crits coming from?
Right. And we'll see what Thunder if this is enough to take out Thundurus right now.
It
Looks
is.
like it.
What?
Thundurus is
Oh, not
barely
quite.
hanging on.
What? I'd be pissed. Is he trying to outspeed Hydreigon here?
Strategic plays to subbing Pokemon out. You don't just leave them in until they get knocked out.
Absolutely. So Wolf brought his Thundurus out finally as well, and he'll bring in the Psychic type Cresselia.
Cute. He did bring protect!
You know, kind of taking in a gamble that you're going
What an annoying Heatran.
And we see a protect from Hydration as well.
Right.
Which, with the paralyzed, might not have.
Why would they show Cam
See
mid-turn?
what happened. So
That was kind of dumb.
Heatran
Like,
was
battle,
targeted
like,
by
we missed
Tyranitar,
Tyranitar's turn.
Wolf decided to protect right there.
And while the Sandstorm's going, those protect turns, which might otherwise do nothing,
Right.
are in fact doing incremental damage to everyone.
Right.
Which is in
Yeah, weather back in the day was crazy, bro.
This time it seems a little bit less.
Right. Heatran once again used protect.
That's a super annoying Heatran. I don't even know what physical moves it has.
So it looks like only the Cresselia are going to attack this round.
Looks like they're both kind of being timid. So at this point, since they've both been playing for 2 days now, how much
Queen of Stall, bro.
is feeling out your opponent and
Two
seeing who
Cresselias.
they're going to be playing?
I think especially in this first game, they, maybe they haven't met each other yet, and they're
Trick Room!
I think they've played each other. In
Wait, Rizzo's the
events,
GOAT.
but
absolutely
but
not
people-
with these teams. all of the speed of the Pokemon gets inverted. So Tyranitar will suddenly become.
Finally,
one of
Heatran's
the
off the fucking map.
It looks like Tyranitar is taking out the Heatran there.
And Wolf loses 2 Pokemon now. Now, remember that even though they have 6 Pokemon on their party, when they start, they
Yikes.
choose only 4 Pokemon. So at this point, Wolf has 1 more
Swagger on
Pokemon to
Cresselia
bring
is
in,
so
and
smart,
then
low key.
that's the rest stronger.
So you have to either kind of focus on Cresselia and end that.
Paddock on my
focus
wrist.
on the other Pokemon and kind of gain a little bit of virtual advantage there by just letting them be at full life with their Cresselia.
That appears to be the case so far. Oh, that's right. Thundurus was almost down.
I would have
so-
too, bro.
It looks like
He folded.
he kind of
Hey, Envy with the follow. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. So is the Hitmon top for what?
Cresselia.
So in this situation, what's the Hitmon top for? Is it the Intimidate on Hydreigon? And then Fake Out Pressure?
Those Pokemon
And Hitmon top outspeeds everybody on the field right now.
are now, low
That's the GOAT.
And
That's the GOAT!
This is good because it doesn't take an action here.
30 bitty. 30 bitty.
Metagross isn't that surprising here, right?
Good pick.
Metagross With Earthquake probably is
Oh, nice switch.
good matchup against against Wolf's team, but
Back to Heat.
Subs.
right.
Cresselia is so annoying, bro. Gen 5 Cresselia was a different beast, bro.
Leading up.
Yo!
Is it make
Other sub.
Fuck yeah, hello. Anyways, introduction time, XD, I'm NB. I usually do this discreetly and I just lurk, but Twitch really wants to challenge my antisocial soul. Hello, pleased to meet you. Man, NB, don't even worry about it. You're chill here, you're chill here. We're probably gonna do battles later, just to get some Pokemon in.
The character that you pick is always the same. So a character like Fox McCloud always has the same back air, always has the same neutral air.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about earlier,
Same
Toko.
Neutral B. In Pokemon, however, Executor can be used in a multitude of ways. While there are
Oh
very
shit,
clear
we doing the
examples
training
of,
arc for comp?
board position and
Bro!
overall goals and where you need to
No! Oh man, should I, bro? Look, listen. I haven't played competitive Mons since like Gen 5. That's like 10 years ago, bro. I'm Unk now. And then I was playing like Aqua. He's a GOAT, bro. He's one of the best random battlers. I don't even know where he's at. He's probably just lurking. But he's probably one of the best random battlers I've ever met. And this dude supports me so much. I'm like, bro. And then what's his name? Joey just went to his first regional and did beat through Top Cut and got top 8 fucking in his first VGC regional. I was like, bro. Like, I still love Pokemon, but I need to get my shit together, you know? You haven't played comp since Gen 6? Damn. Oh, you be around the sweats. I'm saying like, let's see where he's at right now. Gen 9 randoms. 2100? He's top 500. All right, ain't Game Free making an actual showdown? Pokemon champion? Yeah. That's why I'm like, we have to get. Now's the time, hippie, bro. Now's the time. We gotta put the time in now, bro. I'm so excited for champions, bro.
There's not always 100% safe win conditions.
Now's the
So how do
time,
you-
brother.
how do you
Now's the
balance?
time.
Additionally, Pokemon is extremely complex. We're gonna
Yes.
talk more about this later. It's too much. Like it would take me. I actually don't know how to calculate it. It's close to infinite. It's effectively infinite for in human non-computer terms.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
It's like
So
it's
what
pretty
is-
crazy. Damn.
Another
So
important
if
thing
you
to note-
if you're stuck in a Swiss format, do you have to play all your matches? That's kind of crazy. As a format where players are paired based on their current record. It's a common way to organize tournaments, especially for games with many participants, according to Reddit posts about VGC. What does Swiss pairing mean? Swiss pairing means you'll always play someone with the same record as you, with rare exceptions. Set a reminder for Gamma Emeralds on May 15th. All right, it won't work. I'll just type it up.